Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's time to listen to another Eurovision entry. This time it comes from Georgia, of course a country that has a little bit of a rough patch in Eurovision as of late. Maybe they can turn it around this year. The responsibility to try and turn that around has landed on Nutsa Buzaladze. I'm terribly sorry. With the song Firefighter, that I can't pronounce. It's a 3-minute song like all of the others, and it was one of the last songs to get released, I'm pretty sure. So here I am today, gonna listen to it for the first time, and I hope it's a good one. Let's listen. No, I want to like I want to like it. I want to support Georgia and Eurovision, but I can't with this. It's all about like there's no finesse about this at all. It's a solid pop tune at its core. It has a point. It's absolutely like something that really tries to establish like an attitude packed with the vocal, but everything is fighting like all of the sound inputs from both vocal, from instrumental, all of the different sound inputs, the percussion mainly, like from the get-go, you have this kind of hit on the snare and just very, very loudly, piercing through everything, kind of just takes up a lot of space. And then the vocal is kind of shouting on top of that. That's never a good sign to open up the song. But as the song progresses, it just feels like so many instrumental inputs come in, collide completely, and everything is just fighting for all of the room in the soundstage. And what ends up happening is that everything becomes so compressed that it's just loud. And it's like there's no real distinction between the different instrumental inputs here. Everything blends into one massive wall of noise, and I don't find that to be particularly pleasant to listen to. Maybe it's a me issue, but I really struggle with actually getting through this song because it's just processed in a way that wants to be explosive, wants to be loud, wants to be engaging in a compelling way of just blasting you with all of this kind of force and attitude and kind of energy in a way, I guess. But what ends up happening is that it completely becomes a backlash. It becomes too much of everything. There's no finesse about actually highlighting dynamics within the song. There's no like cleanup in the mix. Everything is just fighting against itself. It's very strange to listen to. I think that she tries to do a lot with the vocal to just really stand out on top of all of this instrumental, but that's almost impossible because the instrumental is doing everything it can to kind of hide the vocals. It's a complete mismatch and there's no real kind of flow within the actual arrangement there. I can identify certain parts in the song that actually works. I think there's something quite catchy about how the percussion is laid at times. There's a nice beat, like this kind of march beat that it's got going for in the build-ups, I guess. It's kind of nice. The chorus is of course memorable because it's overly repetitive because of that, but it is memorable. It's very easy to sing along to, and you can kind of appreciate the more, I guess, native instrumental inputs that it has at times. Small little melodies here and there with a unique instrumentation. But all in all, everything gets kind of put towards the back because we need to blast, or they need to blast the entire track with loud synth work, massively loud percussion that just pierces through, and a lot of just kind of pads, strings, everything that fills up everything that goes on around here, and you can't really like I can't distinguish the varied instrumental inputs that the song has because everything is just coming all at you all at once. I think it becomes very difficult to listen to, unfortunately. It could obviously be a complete opposite if you just listen to it without really like having like a studio cut. I mean, when you see it live, it could absolutely work in a completely different way. But listening to it with headphones or with a good speaker, it just becomes a wall of noise, really. They need to tone down a lot of aspects within the instrumental for this to really feel balanced, because right now it's not balanced. It goes all out within every single area of the song, and I find it very, very difficult to listen to, unfortunately. I don't know. It could obviously just be me, but from the production that I'm getting here of the song, it is very, very difficult to listen to. I think it needs a proper rework in the mix. It needs cleaning up, and it needs to really highlight the dynamics within the song that I think they actually want to have, but they've just kind of overdone the backing track of everything. You can absolutely like highlight certain inputs throughout the song, certain details. But here they don't really appear because everything is so loud surrounding it that you can't really distinguish them, and they don't get that time to shine within the song. The same thing goes for the vocal. The vocal wants to be like, the song wants it to be all about the vocal, really, and a catchy chorus, really, that's like, I guess, dance friendly or something. But what ends up happening is that the chorus just has to fight its way through the instrumental to overpower it, and two things trying to overpower each other. I think you can all realize what's going to end up happening. It becomes like a cacophony of sorts, and that's what I'm feeling when I listen to it, and that's obviously, you know, just me. I'm sure loads of people love it, but for me, I can't listen to it. Unfortunately, it becomes too much. My head kind of starts hurting a little bit from listening to all of this intensity. And it's not intensity in a way that's just, you know, energetic or fast tempo or whatnot. It's intensity in terms of just noise. And that is the worst kind for me. It's very, very unfortunate. I understand if you disagree with me, but I found this to be a proper chore to sit through, actually. And I never want that. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. I think there's a lot of work to be done within this song. It didn't grab my attention at all. All it did was just throw me off. So, unfortunate. Maybe next year will be the year that I click with Georgia's song for Eurovision, because this one I won't be returning to. We'll see if it makes the final, though. With a performance, everything that I kind of complain about, I guess, can be put towards the back. So we'll see. With a proper performance, it might be a huge success. Who knows? But that's where I stand at the moment, anyway. Thank you so much for watching this video. To let me know what you think of Firefighter by Nutsa Buzaladze here in the comments, please. I'm looking forward to reading all about that. Maybe I'm completely alone. Maybe people agree with me. Whatever it is, you know, I want to hear what you think, because I need the different inputs from other people, I'd say, to really understand what's going on here. Anyway, I think that's gonna do it for today's video. We've got a few more reviews coming up, I think, on the channel. I'm trying to think of countries that I haven't covered yet, but I'm getting lost in my own head. So I'll just end the video here. Take care of yourselves until I see you next time. Bye for now.